Let's start by taking out the center of our top sirloin steak, and then we're gonna grab it and place it into our hot pan. Grab our egg and place that right in the center. We're just gonna drizzle on some of this Vegemite sauce. Look at that. Such a nice thick marinade for our steak, and just make sure it is fully coated. I like to do the front and the sides. It kind of looks like Nutella.
Nutella on steak. That's a story for another day.
That would be an interesting one. Don't give me any ideas. Grab a bag of Cheezels, pop those open. The only thing you can find that's orange cheddar in this country. And this is gonna make our side dish. That way everything you make for dinner is done at the exact same time. The Cheezels are a little dry, so let's give it something to cook in. We're gonna add in some oat milk. We're just gonna sprinkle in some of this white cheddar. This is gonna melt down and give it that nice creamy texture we're looking for. Think of it like Cheezel mashed potatoes, except way better. As if the steak wasn't salty enough, it could always use a little extra sea salt. And we can't forget to crack on some pepper. That's just gonna make sure all the nice flavors come out since we picked a really good cut of beef. Let's add some hot sauce. I like everything spicy. This one has some truffle in it as well. Let's just drizzle that in. This is so flavorful, you really don't need that much, but it's gonna add that nice color. It's pretty much gonna match the inside of the steak since of course we're cooking it medium rare. I think it's time to mash this up a little. Look at that, the Cheezels are getting nice and soft. Your kids are gonna love this. What a fun meal. This is definitely ready to flip.
What about that egg?
He's getting nice and steamed up, so let's just put him aside for a second. Wow. Perfectly golden brown, and look how tender. Let's grab our little egg guy back in there. He's getting nice and steamed up, so he needs to stay in a little bit longer. And of course, we can't leave this side out. It just needs a little drizzle of Vegemite. And one last time, just give that a little sweep around. That is going to make everything so nice and juicy. And see on this side, you can already tell this is completely blending together. We have these fresh chives. Got the mini ones this time, and we're just gonna go ahead and chop those all around. And I like to put it in right before I take them out. That way they have just a second to get all the flavors in there. All right, let's grab a plate. We're gonna start with our eggy guy here. And now let's grab our steak. Wow, look at that. Right back in you go, buddy. These Cheezels turned into the perfect mashed potatoes. So creamy and delicious. Let's give this a little slice. Wow. We're chefs.
We're chefs.
We're actually chefs. Let's give our egg guy a little crack as well.
Holy.
Look at that egg, perfectly poached. That way you can just grab your steak and dip it in, and that is part of a complete breakfast. Cheers.